what do you say to a parent that their child has honestly said, they go off to college or whatever and say, hey,
Hmm.
I'm not interested, or
Yeah.
you even have a child in your home,
Yeah.
a middle school, high school. I'd rather not. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
What kind of encouragement or direction can you give to the
Yeah. Yeah.
parents
Yeah.
that they have a child like that?
Pray, pray, pray.
Pray, pray, pray. Yes.
But then I think one of the things that we've seen super helpful in our church for people that have gone through that is
Mm-hmm.
to fall under the care of other people who have walked those roads.
That's
With the
good.
prodigal
Yes.
child, is there's a lot of people who have walked that road with the kid who grew up in the church and knew all the Christian things, and they get a little taste of freedom, or they start hanging out with a certain crowd and they start wanting to do things differently.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want that Christian, that old, like oppressive stuff. I want the new way of thinking. And there's some people who have walked that and know what works. And it's not like there's a formula, like.
But it's not like you're saying don't stay silent.
No, not at all.
Don't stay silent. Actually, talk to people, because there's someone else that has dealt with that same
almost
thing.
Always, man. And
Yeah.
just understand. Have them read the story of the prodigal son. Like just make sure that because teenagers especially are going to go through these ebbs and flows, and they're going to hear this indoctrinative stuff, and they're going to come to college, and they're going to get with this philosophy professor who just opens up this whole world of new thinking to them. And they're so, teenagers and stuff are so prone to just jump at something that sounds like exciting or shiny, and just understand that stuff fades away too, and be a place that's safe for them to come back to, like the father was with the prodigal son. Like,
Oh, wow.
he didn't look at him and go, "Hey, you squandered all that stuff I gave you." Like, no, it says that he hiked up his robe and ran to meet him, which was
Yes.
that was embarrassing for an old man in the Hebrew culture to do that.
Yes.
And so for him to do that was him to say, "I love you so much that I don't care what I look like. I'm pushing aside my reputation. I don't care if it seems silly that I'm taking you back in after all you squandered. You're my son, and I love you. And no matter what you've done, I'm not going to stop loving you despite that." And so
but I mean, really, you're talking about demonstrating the love of
it's
Christ
the gospel.
to our kids.
It's the gospel. Yeah. It's the gospel, man. Like, how easy would it have been for that father to say, "Do you know how hard I worked for that inheritance? You know how much money I had saved up, and you just go and, how dare you? How dare you?"
Yeah.
No, he didn't. At that point, when he sees his son running down the drive, he does not think about any of that.
Right.
There's my son. He was lost, but now he's found. He was blind, now he sees. Like, dang, he has come. He knows that I loved him well enough that he can, no matter what he's done, he can come back and know that he's got a safe place, food on the table, a roof over his head. And that's the gospel to me, man. That's the
Priceless.
gospel to me. Yeah.
Priceless.